All right, everybody, welcome back to part 2 of the engine swapping process. So if you watched part 1 of the engine swapping process for the 944, you know that it is at the shop right now. But originally the objective of getting this car was to work on it myself. So I talked to the shop owner and asked him if I can work on the car with him at his shop. And surprisingly, he said yes. So here we are. All right, guys, just got to the shop. So you can see the shop owners right now is helping another customer, so I'm not gonna bug him with my rookie questions, you know. Instead, I found this website. It's called Clark's Garage. And I just want to say thank you so much, Clark, for making this website. It's really helpful. It has everything you need for the 944 and the 944 Turbo. So a 944 and a 951, basically. Super cool website. And right now I am looking at engine removal procedures, instructions. So it looks like, oh, almost revving the car. So it looks like we have to remove the fuse to the fuse pump. But since this car has been sitting for over 6 months, it doesn't really have any fuel pressure. So we're gonna skip that because I don't think it has any fuel pressure. And right now we just need to jack the car up to a pretty good height. I think Clark's Garage says 21 inches at least. But yeah, before I do anything, safety first, gotta put on my suit, some gloves. All right, I think the first step for me is to get the car jacked up, but I just want to double check with the shop owner, Jose, about the lift points, because I don't want to mess the frame up. This is a unit body. And then just to update you on all the new parts that I bought. I bought a replacement expansion reservoir coolant. And over here we have some red coolant hoses from eBay, silicone ones. Should work pretty good. All right, as you can see, we set up a super nice hood light, and now we can see the engine. The first thing we need to do is to get the positive battery cable out from this. So I have to pop the rubber things off and then get the wire this way and undo the O2 sensor connector, and this whole wiring have to cut the zip ties right here, right here, right here, and over there. So in order to remove this engine, we have to get the wiring off first. All right, change of plans. I couldn't get these two rubber things off, so I'm gonna move over to remove the air filter housing first. Just a couple of screws.
What are you doing?
Oh yeah, right here I couldn't get the rubber things off. They go all one way, right?
Oh, these grommets?
Yeah, the rubber grommet.
Yeah, what it is they get real hard over the years. We're gonna spray a little bit of lubricant, and that will help them to go through the hole.
Okay. I cut all the zip ties.
Okay. Yeah, that's good. That way we are gonna.
And I also disconnected the O2 sensor.
Perfect. Okay. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do this ground. And then when you finish your cleaner and remove this
yeah,
our induction booth.
Mm-hmm.
We want to make sure there is no coolant. And then we do the hoses. If there's any coolant, then we gotta raise the vehicle and drain it first.
There was oil in it.
Where?
In the both the throttle body and here, and also here.
Like
So I
moisture?
think no, like actual oil. 'Cause I think the previous owner like overfilled it or something. So all the oil like backed out.
Okay.
There was like a little pool of oil here, but I
A little
cleaned
paddle in there? Okay.
Yeah, I cleaned it.
Why don't you take this one? I saw you were taking it apart already. So once you take that one out,
Okay.
we're gonna lift the vehicle and put it on a jack stands.
Okay.
And we drain the fluids, and then we can keep on going.
All right. Sounds good. All right. Just finished removing the air filter housing. You can see brand new K&N air filter, and now we're gonna remove AFM and the housing with the filter in it, and also this J boot. Remove this clamp. You can lift this up. Oh shit. I forgot this connector here. Now we're gonna pull the J boot out. There we go. Alright. We just got the car on jack stands. So you can see big fat jack stands. So, and we shook the car, make sure it's not gonna move. And it created a little pool of oil, power steering fluid on the ground, so we had to clean it. And now it's all cleaned, and we're using cardboards. So now our next step is to remove the radiator. And first we got to remove the upper hose right here. The lower hose is already off. I took it off a few months ago. Alright, I need a flashlight, just like old times. Alright, so basically we have to remove the fan, and I already disconnected the wiring, so you can see right there, and I gotta get the temperature sensor out of the radiator, and then we can remove the fan and remove the radiator.
Cross member, lower control arm,
So can we do it from the
lower
top?
ball joint, and you have to remove the sway bar.
Yeah. So maybe just from the top.
Okay, but you have the how you separate the bell housing.
The cross member?
Yeah,
So that means somebody worked on this car before.
many times.
You said you don't know how to get to the bell housing or something?
No, I was thinking how you get to these bolts. You wanna take it up from the top? How you
Yeah.
get to these bolts
Oh,
from underneath?
right.
But even if you get to these bolts, because it's a stick shift, so you gotta split this part right here, the
Right.
thickness of the clutch,
Yeah,
and you don't have clearance here.
right. So we have to take the cross member off,
Yeah.
and then
If we go out through the top or through the bottom, either way, the cross member needs to come out.
oh,
Get the WD-40. Let me put some WD-40 on these guys,
okay.
so it starts getting some corrosion.
Now I know why they say don't get a Porsche.
Because they're a pain in the ass?
Well, they're fun once they start working.
Yeah, once they're working, they're fun to drive. Yeah. They
Yeah.
haul ass.
Well,
They
this
handle
one
really good.
doesn't really haul ass. but-
They still handle. I mean,
I mean,
you got wide ass wheels in the back.
no, skinny tires.
No, they're wider than the front ones.
Yeah, because it's rear wheel drive. I don't know where the red little stuff go.
Okay. That's fine.
Okay. As you can see, we got the air box and the
All
radiator.
the parts that you got out today, put them on the back of the clutch of the car.
Okay. And the new radiator is in the back seat.
Okay.
Sounds real good, huh? Oh, Mike?
You did pretty good today, bro.
Yeah. And we just let it sit.
Yeah. We let it rest for the day.
Or if you get tired of it, take it to pick and pull, like Jose always tells me. I'm just joking.
We're gonna.
I'm working on one of
I
my
got a
cars.
cross.
You don't want to deal with it, take it to pick and pull.
Cross. Remember, we're gonna rest right here, and then we hang the motor from the intake.
Yeah.
And we remove the cross member energy.
Right. Okay.
So we worked the way out. We
Yep.
get it out.
Yep. We made
One way or
good.
another.
We made good progress
Yeah,
today.
you did.
Man.
We're gonna get an A plus today.
Yeah.